In this video, we're going to walk through how to send out an assignment through Doctopus and attach a Goobric to it, and how we can use that to grade student work. So I'm going to start in my Google Drive. I've already created class folders and rosters in Doctopus, so I'm going to open my Earth Science Honors Period 2 folder. I'm going to open the teacher folder and make sure that the document that I want to send out is in that folder. So we're going to be sending out the human impact on weathering and erosion to each of the students, and a copy of that is here. If you have a document you want to have in multiple folders for multiple classes, if you select Shift Z, it allows you to copy a document to multiple places. So one document, different locations. All right, so our document is definitely there. So we're going to create a new spreadsheet. It's going to be shared with whoever else is on the teacher folder. Give it a name. And then go to our add-ons. So here we've already put the add-on Doctopus, and we're going to launch that in the right-hand menu. So once the kind of launch wizard is open, we can select our mode. We're going to distribute drive resources to a roster. As mentioned before, we've already created the roster in the shared folders. This one's going to our Earth Science Honors Period 2 class. And we're going to use this roster. So all of the first and last names and the email addresses, the student folders that were created the first time we went through this show up. If that's the right roster, we're going to click Next. We want each individual to have the same document, so everybody has their own, that's the same template. They will not be manipulating the original template. They will have their own copy with their own title. And we're going to save and continue. We want to select the document template that we're sending out. So here's our human impact on weathering and erosion document. This has the questions and instructions for each of the students, and they'll type directly on it with their answers. So we're going to select that and save and continue. We made sure that copy of the document was in that teacher folder, so it was easy for us to find. We're going to create a new folder that's going to collect all of the student assignments. We won't need to access each individual assignment. We'll be able to get them through a link on the spreadsheet, but it will house them just in case. And then we're going to save and continue. What it does is created a folder within our teacher folder. This is our human impact on weathering. So by selecting that, it generated that folder. So now it's all ready. 16 students are going to get an individual copy of the human impact on weathering and erosion. So we're going to run and share those. The larger the roster, the longer it takes. So now we see as those documents are generated and shared, we'll watch this spreadsheet populate. To access them, we can use this link, and that will open each of those individual documents that the students are working on. We can also see the last time that they edit that document. Now that all the documents have been generated, it gives us the option to manage and assess this assignment. So this is where we get to add our rubric. We created a rubric in Google Sheets, and we can attach it using Goobric. So I'm going to go to My Drive, and I want to find the rubric that I created using Google Sheets. Pretty simple. They have some templates you can work from as well. So here is our human impact on weathering rubric, and I just select that. You can make the rubric viewable to students. You can allow them self or peer assessment, and you can send an email notification. I turn those last two off, and then I attach the rubric. What it's doing right now is adding the rubric to each of the individual documents, and we'll be able to assess in a window using the rubric while viewing the student's document. All right, so what got added to our sheet here is now this Goobric link, and it allows us to assess the document. We're just going to start right at the top. Click on the first one. It's going to open that first student's document so that we can see what changes they made to it. It's also going to open a window for the rubric and a window for comments. So here we'll be able to see the student document, the individual document that they've been working on. I added this rubric into the document earlier, but whatever they've got is here. Then we can go up and we can select the boxes. So maybe claim is 1, maybe for evidence they're at 2, rationale maybe they're at 0. And so you can just click through those tabs to see those scores. You can add comments here, or you can comment directly on the Google Doc using the comment function. All of that works from this particular window. Then you can submit and click next to move on to the next student. It'll bring up that next student's document with the rubric, opportunity to make comments, and you can move through your entire class. Okay, and that all worked from the spreadsheet. If you have any questions about using Doctopus or Goobric, please make sure you talk to your technology integration specialist. Thanks.